The New Brunswick PNP opened their intake for 2025. Their program was closed before. New Brunswick opened their program with new eligibility requirements, and since they have opened, a lot of folks are trying to get their applications in. As a matter of fact, the program is so popular that New Brunswick's EOI portal is currently crashing and cannot handle the high intake, and New Brunswick is trying to fix it. Now in this video, I wanted to show a demo of how you can create an expression of interest, how you can submit your expression of interest, and how you can submit for consideration under the New Brunswick PNP. So stay tuned until the end of this video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Dhruv. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant at our firm Effizient. We assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration to Canada. If you are an aspirant, you need assistance, here is our contact information. We would be happy to help you. If you would like to chat with me personally, the link to book an appointment is in the description of this video. Kindly check it out. And also, some of our YouTube video descriptions have some great coupon codes and discounts for specific applications. So you may want to check those out as well. Now, with New Brunswick skilled worker stream updating its eligibility requirement, especially for the work experience requirement, reducing it to 6 months with an employer instead of 1 year, this has made it very popular amongst a lot of applicants who were gaining work experience and who have already completed 6 months of experience. But before we go into the details of how to work around New Brunswick PNP, how to create the expression of interest, let's quickly answer the comment of the week. Now this comment comes on our IMM 5409 Statutory Declaration of Common Law Union video, and the question is what to mention in the tax return thing. Where can I find this document? Please let me know. Now for those of you who don't know what IMM 5409 is, here on the screen you can see the sample form, and here is the specific question that the user is talking about. Now the question in the form is, have you ever declared a common law union under the Canadian Income Tax Act? Yes or no? Now basically, whenever you're filing your tax return, you declare your marital status as either single, married, or common law. And that is what IRCC is asking. Have you ever filed taxes while declaring yourself as common law with your partner that you are applying with in this application? If you have declared common law in Canadian income taxes, then you say yes to it, and you can provide a snippet or screenshot of your CRA account as a proof, or you can provide a copy of your T1 income tax return that will state that you are common law in common law relation, and it will state the name of your partner. I hope this helps. Coming back to the New Brunswick PNP. So guys, here on the screen, you can see the New Brunswick skilled worker stream. This is the page for New Brunswick's skilled worker stream. And here you can see the notice which says we are experiencing an unusually high amount of traffic to our INB portal, that is the New Brunswick PNP portal, which is causing performance issues, right? So again, they say that the ITAs are not issued based on first come, first serve. So don't worry about getting your applications in at the earliest. At the end of the day, it is issued based on your eligibility, based on what kind of draws they do, and it's not based on who submits their profile first. In order to submit your profile, what you need to do. So guys, if you go here, there is this INB portal. This INB portal essentially is the New Brunswick portal in which you actually create your profile. So guys, I have already created an account in this portal. Let me log out and show you how you enter this portal. What you need to do is register if you've never registered, and you just give your name, email address, and create a password. And if you've already done registration, then you go here and log in. So I'm just going to put in my information. And now after we log in, we're going to just quickly fill in this EOI information and give you a sense on how to create an EOI under New Brunswick PNP. So I'm going to put in my details for reference purposes, for training purposes. I'm going to just make up my birthday here. Let's do 1995, 0101, gender is male, marital status single. Language preference English. Capability English. Country of birth India. Country of residence Canada. And you can see they ask for country of residence because not only people in Canada can apply for New Brunswick PNP, right? So there are different programs. Even if you're outside Canada, you may still be able to apply for New Brunswick PNP, and hence that question. Status in the country of residence. So let's say worker right now in Canada. Country of citizenship India. Passport number. Let's just make something up. Issue date. Let's say 2024 01 01 2034 01 01. National ID is optional. Country of citizenship number 2. If you hold dual nationality, you will add information in here. If you don't need to worry about it. Family members. So indicate the total number of dependent family members included in your expression of interest. This includes yourself and any dependent family members, regardless of whether they intend to accompany you to Canada or not. So guys, here it's important to understand that if say you're married, then you'll say 2. If you are single, you'll say 1. If you're married with a kid, you'll say 3, right? So essentially, if you click on this question mark, that can also help you understand this, right? So here we will only say 1 because if you're single, then you don't need to worry about this. But if you're married, of course, you have to say 2 here. And if you have a kid, then you have to say 3. Mailing address, let's just assume put a Canadian mailing address here, 123 King Street, St. John, New Brunswick. Postal code, I'm just gonna put any random postal code. Country, residential is same as mailing, so we don't need to worry about anything here. Phone number, I'm just gonna put some random phone number here, 647 338 4230, and that's about it. So once we save this, then we'll go on to the next part. I agree. All right, so here so it says, what do you want to do? I want to work in New Brunswick, um, or I want to operate and actively manage a business in New Brunswick. So there are 2 options here that you have. Either you want to work or you want to manage a business. So the second one is like the entrepreneurial stream. In your case, most cases, you would qualify for the work part. So you click on that, and then we'll see. These are all the different options that we have now, right? So there is Atlantic Immigration Program, there is New Brunswick Private Career College, New Brunswick Critical Worker, and Skilled Worker. And you click on whichever you want to apply your EOI under, and you click on Start My EOI, Start My Expression of Interest, right? And here on, now you will start filling in the information. You have an offer of employment. If you say no to this, then you won't be eligible. So you say yes, and you put in the information about your employer. So let's just add some random information here. ABC Incorporated, job offer location, let's do Moncton, job title, maintenance technician. I'm just making things up as we go. Knock code of a technician. And let's just put this one. Start date for the job. If you're currently working there, you can put today's date. Work permit number, just put in your work permit number here. It's the number that starts with you on your work permit. It's on the top right corner of your work permit. Work permit type, so you have postgraduate work permit. And expiry date, so assume that it's expiring say next year. So we can put in say March 1st 2026. Have you been working with the employer for 6 months or more? Yes. Did you successfully complete a PGWP eligible program of study at a post-secondary institution? No, right? And these are the questions that are basically being used to determine your eligibility for this stream, right? Okay, so once we have filled in this information, there are three eligible pathways for New Brunswick PNP, which is New Brunswick Experience, New Brunswick Graduates, and New Brunswick's Priority Occupations. But for the purpose of this video, we'll just fill in information about New Brunswick's post-secondary education, and based on that, we will proceed further. So here we just, for the sake of demonstration, put in that you studied at University of New Brunswick and you graduated last year in 2024. And then these questions, that you currently have any immigration application in any other provincial program, that's a no. Mostly should be, right? Do you have a spouse or common law partner residing in your current country of residence? Um, uh, so basically, this is asking if you are currently with a legal status. If you're not in a legal status, then it becomes a problem. Have you in the last 5 years been refused for misrepresentation? No. Are you currently engaged in full-time post-secondary education? No. Do you have a parent who is living in any Canadian province or territory? In the last 5 years, have you or your spouse, common law partner, worked in or studied in a Canadian province other than New Brunswick? Right. So these are certain questions that they ask. Once you've answered these, then you go to the next page. This is the next page, wherein now you will provide your language information. After you provided language, you'll provide the education and work experience information. And then after you've filled all of this, your profile will be validated and you will be able to submit. So let's just put some information here. Let's say we did self-pip test, and like say that we got 10 in each module, right? Reference number, test date. I'll just pick some random date here, 29th January. Language test, we don't have a French test. Education, let's say we can say you have a post-secondary, if you did a 2-year college program after your grade 12th, then what you will select here is Canadian post-secondary degree of diploma for a 2-year program or equal, right? Years of experience, so we can select 1. If you have worked less than 1, then you can say 0 here, right? This is basically to determine your experience here, and that's it. Once all of that is done, you'll have your profile here, and once you do that, then you can go ahead and submit your expression of interest. Now guys, important, I'm not going to do it because again, this was all made up information, so I don't want to submit this profile. But again, once you do this, then you are in the pool. Once you're in the pool, then you may get an ITA. There is no scoring system or anything right now, so based on the labor market needs, they would be inviting people for ITAs, and that's how New Brunswick will proceed further. So that's it for this video, guys. In summary, we've talked about how to create your expression of interest and how to work with the New Brunswick PNP's portal in order to create your expression of interest and be considered for their invitations to apply. You need to create an account and you need to put in your information to be eligible to receive draws under the New Brunswick PNP. Hopefully this video gives you some insights on how you can go about doing this. If you need assistance, again, here is our contact information. We would be happy to help you. Guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. If you think this content, this video, this information will help a friend of yours, please share this video with them. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.